Well, good morning, everybody. Let's see here. I am about to take a little trip, and so I packed up my music stuff, and I don't have any music this morning. Just a little bit of quiet. So, get situated here. Kind of do that. So, yeah, so I don't have. What if we simply stopped? Morning. Good morning, my friend. Red hot chili mister. Hey, Mickey, what's going on? Let's see. I'll tell you something. Let me see. Let me get my thoughts here. Let's see. Stop. Set everything down. The list. The hurry. The constant Um, yeah, it's kind of quiet. I, as you, as Randy, I think y'all both know, I'm taking a trip, and so trying to get things together this morning where I can head out, and so I'm taking my gear that I use for this, and so that's loaded up in my car. So yeah, my music source, my little yeah, my guitar, I've packed it away. So anyway, there will be some of this hopefully on the road somewhere. So that's why it's so quiet. But I don't mind it so much either. Although, see, what if we simply stopped, set everything down? The lists, the hurry, the constant hum. What if we allow the air to settle? When you say there's no sound, are you talking there's no music, or can you hear me talking? Morning. Morning, y'all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? Great. Thank you, Mickey. Of course, if you can hear me, if you weren't able to hear me, I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what button I might have hit. Constant hum. What if we all allow the air to settle? Thank you, family, too important. So, you had what did you say? Did you say something? You had a wild night? Thank you, Kimberly. What if we all allow the air to settle and the silence stretch its long fingers? Howdy, Martua Ali. I know I stick my foot in my mouth trying to pronounce some of your names. Talking loony last night. Someone was talking loony last night that made me, I got you. Yeah. And the silence. Okay. Well, what do y'all got going on? What do you have going on? You may not have anything going on. And that is probably, that can be a good thing. Constant hum. What if we all allow the air to settle in the silence? Stretch its long fingers, depending on where you are. Stretch its long fingers across the floor. Across the floor. I'll tell you what, the last few, well, I mean, not just the last few, but the last several videos or live streams I've done, so many deep thinkers. I had a lot of people with a lot of cool stuff to say. Across the deeper thinkers than I am, I'll tell you that. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been a good morning, and I get to do a little traveling next few days, so I'm excited about that. I don't know if you heard or not, I'm packed up, and so the stuff that I use for my music usually on this is packed away in my car. So I know it sounds a little quiet, but that's not all bad, right? Because silence is not. It's funny, we think we have silence, but so you get silent and then you hear all the actual noise that's going on, Silence is not which I do happen to enjoy the birds. Occasionally you hear the train around here. You will hear the trucks. I live on somewhat of a busy street. But perhaps silence is not a threat, but perhaps a path. I'm not going to keep us long. I'm getting close. Let's see. Silence is not a threat, but perhaps, just perhaps, perhaps a path back home. I think he was lonely, that his deep think might have pushed him over the edge. Good morning, Blake. Were you on? Are you referring to somebody on my stream? Is that you were, or were you somewhere else? Silence is not a threat, but perhaps a path back home. Okay, that's what I thought. Like I said, the last few days I've had more chatting than usual, and some of you guys I've been grateful for you as you converse with them across the floor. Silence is not a threat, but perhaps a path back home. A place wide enough for all of us to breathe. For all of us. Yeah, it's kind of been fun. Talking. Grateful for y'all. Man. Love you guys too. I really do. What if we simply what if we simply stopped, set everything down, set it all down, the lists, the hurry, and the constant hum, constant noise. What if we allow the air to settle in the silence, stretch its long fingers across the floor. That's kind of a funny visual, but anyway, the silence is good. Silence is not a threat. Yeah, I don't know. It'll look about like it does. I'm at home, but yeah, I'm planning to do this while I'm on the road a bit, and I'm kind of excited to get to go to Massachusetts, and then back down to Virginia. I'll be up in Carver, Massachusetts. then I will head, so I'll be doing that Labor Day weekend, and then the following week I will make my way down to Virginia, McClure, Virginia, for a bluegrass festival with my friend. I'll be playing bass with my friend Riley Gilbreth. Check him out, Riley Gilbreth in Lone Star Blue. You can find his music on all the places like Spotify. You're from Virginia, huh? Well, cool. You know, honestly, I don't know where I'm gonna be. Well, I know it's called McClure, Virginia. That's where I'm going, and that's about what I know. I have not studied exactly where I'm headed in the state. So I'm told there's a bluegrass music source who told me that it's kind of a windy little road up in there, apparently. So, but executive chef. Well, that's cool. I'd like to know that. Well, my friends, I love having you along, and I like when you comment and talk. And there's you know who you are. There's a few of you here that kind of help me out with this chatting, and I appreciate you kind of talking, and it means a lot. But yeah, I hate to get off of here with several of you on, but I'm gonna do it, and probably it'll be real late tonight if I do it, but I may try to do it again. Probably be somewhere in Tennessee. But y'all, oh, shouldn't tap like that. That's kind of loud. Right? So, listen, I'll catch you on the other side, and I look forward to it. Y'all have a great day, okay? Sorry I didn't have any music this morning, but we'll get it on the next time. But maybe the silence is music.